First conditional. Mrs. Patterson English class. Organization. Uses of the first conditional. How to form first conditional sentences. Examples. Exercises. First conditional uses. The first conditional is used to express the future consequence of a realistic possibility now or in the future. For example, if I miss the train, I will take the next one. There is a 50% chance that the first part of this sentence, the action following if, will happen. And if it happens, the second part is 100% certain. Form. To make a sentence in the first conditional, we use if plus present simple, comma, will, won't, plus verb. Example 1. If I pass this exam, I'll celebrate. Example 2. If I pass this exam, I won't have to do it again. Form. Like all conditionals, we can also invert this structure. Will plus verb if plus present simple. Example 1. I'll celebrate if I pass this exam. Example 2. I won't have to do this exam again if I pass it. Form. As an alternative to will, it's possible to complete the second part of a first conditional sentence with a modal verb or an imperative. For example, if it rains, we can't play tennis. If it rains, we must postpone our game. If it rains, wear your waterproof clothing. The important thing to remember with the first conditional is that we can never use will near if. Will can only come in the other part of the sentence. Examples. 1. If you practice frequently, you'll learn quickly. 2. If we don't win today, we'll be out of the competition. 3. Your teacher can help if you don't understand something. 4. If she does well in this interview, she'll get the job. 5. If you're hungry, help yourself to whatever you want. 6. We won't miss the plane if we hurry. 7. Our boss will be really pleased if we get this contact. Summary. If clause, condition, comma, main clause, result. If a condition exists, comma, the result will be true. If clause, condition, present. If a condition exists, comma, main clause, result. Future, imperative, modal verb. The result will be true. First conditional. If clause, condition, present, comma, main clause, result. Future, imperative, modal verb. It's used to talk about things which might happen in the future. Of course, we can't know what will happen in the future, but this describes possible things, which could easily come true. First conditional. Conditional clause. If, plus present simple. Unless, plus present simple. Result clause. Future simple. Imperative. Modal, plus base form. Present simple. Examples. 1. If I feel better later, we will go shopping together. 2. You will download the attached file if you click twice. 3. Send Tina a text message if you want to contact her. 4. Search on the internet if you want to learn more about the Amish. 5. If the mouse is broken, Mary can use the keyboard. 6. We may visit our relatives if we have got some time. 7. If I am late, my parents worry. If you study, you will pass the exam. If he doesn't call, you should tell me immediately. If she wins, we will celebrate soon. Notes. The order in which the clauses are placed in the sentence does not matter, but if the condition clause comes first, both clauses are connected by a comma. If you give me a hand, I will be really grateful. Notes. Besides the future simple, we can use modal verbs or an imperative in the result clause. You can't go out if you don't finish your homework. If you search for information on the internet, use Google. Notes. To say that something won't happen if the condition clause does not become true, the clause is introduced by the conjunction unless, an equivalent of if not, or we put the present simple verb in the negative. Unless you make a daily backup copy, you will lose all the information. If you don't make a daily backup copy, you will lose all. Notes. Take into account that unless is very common in the first conditional but rare in the second conditional and never used in the third conditional. Exercises. Read each sentence and pick the best option to fill the gaps. If your sister goes to Paris, she a good time. A. Has. B. Will have. If I leave now, I in New York by 8 p.m. A. Will arrive. B. Arrive. You on your test if you don't study. A. Won't do well. B. Don't do well. Exercises. Answers. Read each sentence and pick the best option to fill the gaps. If your sister goes to Paris, she will have a good time. If I leave now, I will arrive in New York by 8 p.m. You won't do well on your test if you don't study. Exercises. They won't know the truth if you them. A. Won't tell. B. Don't tell. If he you, will you answer the phone? A. Will call. B. Calls. If you don't go to the party, I very upset. A. B. Will be. Exercises. Answers. They won't know the truth if you don't tell them. If he calls you, will you answer the phone? If you don't go to the party, I will be very upset. Exercise 2. Writing. Prompt. The first conditional is used to talk or write about real possibilities in the future. Pretend you are a parent who wants his or her kids to behave with their grandparents during the weekend. Write a note to your kids on your notebooks. You may also offer some bribes for good behavior. Great job! Thanks for watching.